Yeah, so just as I was about to press the record button, I realized I looked at that glass and I was like, nope, I didn't wash my hands well enough, so I got to go back, wash my hands, clean that glass, and I just got to. I've tried to wait a little bit for it to dry, but the show must go on. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. All my returning viewers, you know how it goes. So let's just do it. Let's just roll with it. Roll with the punches. And today's final pour episode is going to be the Ardnahoe Infinite Loch. Of course, you got me again. So yes, it's only 700 milliliter. That's just okay because it makes a difference. 50% alcohol by volume. So the 500, I know it's kind of like frosted. It coming out of Silver Lake Imports, Miami, Florida. I gotta tell you, I didn't care much for Miami. I mean, the beaches look kind of nice sometimes when it's not overcrowded, but cork pop. That one's going in the save bin. Hey, no. There you go. Fine, good enough. Oh, Miami it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Don't listen to what people say. Go there when it's not so busy or crowded. And don't stay long. On the nose. Whew. Still got some heft to it. Now here's the thing about the Infinite Loch. Compare this to the Bolsa I did prior to this. It was so good that I had to hop on to the next ladder rung down. Because I started with that Bolsa because it was on sale. I got a special on sale. Oh, that had a lot of sherry influence. So if you haven't seen the full review, go ahead and check that out, where I talk about how it does actually have sherry cask finish in it. So it's very light as compared to the Bolsa, but it's there. It's barely noticeable. But yeah, so I do a 3-part system to my review process. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's what I do. Part 2, full review time. We drink it halfway down, put it on the shelf, let it sit for a week and a half, let it open up, let it off gas. While it does that, I go online, try and find out as much as I possibly can. We come back and I talk about it and I give it a score and continue to drink it because Part 3, final pour episode, thusly named, we're going to have this final pour compared to the first pour off the rip and everything in between. Now, off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly how much this cost, but it was not as much as that Bolsa. On the nose, oh, it's a good Scotch. That is a good Scotch. It is noticeably turned down from off the rip, but you know that's how it is. But it's still pretty good. Still hanging in there. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. Oof. Yes, that's a good Scotch. Now it is a little bit of a sweet and sour, sort of spiky. It is a 50%. It's a little rough, but that's what adds some character to it. It's not smooth. I know so many of us connoisseurs, we cringe at the word smooth. And it's because it's been overly used and improperly used. It's been improperly used way too much. It's not smooth. It's a little rough, which is just fine because that gives it a little extra character. It makes you stop, slow down, and then let it settle. You appreciate it a little bit more. Okay, let's keep it rolling. Going for the next one. Still got some good viscosity. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Now, if you know, you know. I'm not going to hesitate on the next one. On the next offering from Ardnahoe. Oh, my wife looked at that and tried to read it. Ardnahoe. It's kind of funny sometimes when she goes over there and she stands at the bookshelf in the shelves and she's trying to read the names. I'm like, yeah, that's funny. It's entertaining. Go ahead. What's this next one? Bruichladdich. Bruichladdich. Oh boy. Anywho, a good amount of flex on the tongue. I'm getting cheeks as well. A little bit in the gums. Tiniest bit on the lips. As far as the warmth in the background, on the very back end, it's a good solid 1, but I don't think it's going to fire up any further than that. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, go ahead and do so while you're there. That way these videos come right to you as soon as I release them. This was a nice Scotch. It's a little heavy-handed for a lot of people who don't like higher proofage. But when it comes to bourbon, I think everything needs to be taken with a little bit of grain of salt. You have to sort of balance things out. When it comes to bourbon, I really don't tolerate much above 100 proof. And I think I've only had one Scotch that was above 100 proof. But when it comes to Scotch, the vast majority of Scotch will come in and start off at 40%. That's basic standard, scraping the bottom, okay? Then some of them give you 43, like they're doing you a favor. Like, hey, we gave you 43. Like, yeah, like, buy our stuff, not theirs, because we gave you an extra 3%. Then there's 46. 46 is a very respectable a waypoint. 46, I think, should be relatively standard. Anything under that should be basically baby steps. Don't get me wrong, there's some amazing 40%ers out there, but I mean, at least start off at 46. That's a good weighting area. At least just wade in that 46 range. That's very nice. But then you start getting these 50%ers. Let's go ahead and get this final finish. Oh, that's a damn good Scotch. That is a damn good Scotch. Now I do understand that is not going to be everybody's jam, but that's okay. More on the shelf for me, right? I will leave a lot of stuff on the shelf for you. You leave a lot of this on the shelf for me. It's a give and take relationship. That's how we do it. Okay, so still lots of good play on the tongue. Cheeks, a little bit in the gums. The gums are a little bit higher than the regular palating. As far as the heat on the back end, it's turned up just a smidge, but it's also starting to get that sort of pressure feeling. You know, you get some indigestion. It feels like you tried to swallow something you shouldn't have, and it just like wants to sit there right at the very back. And it feels like a lump in your throat, and you're trying to just push it down. It's got that sweet sourness that you get from sherry cask finish, but it's kind of light on the lighter end. It's just good enough. Probably 20% out of 100 is the sherry influence, not like the Bolsa. The Bolsa was more like pushing like 40-50% influence. It seemed heavily sherry, but not overly so, where it was just like, it's too much. Ardnahoe, Infinite Loch, damn good Scotch. Sad to see you go, but you're making room on the shelf for somebody new. Anywho, there it is in the comment section. Love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? Have you had an Ardnahoe? Which one have you had? Let's talk about it. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a dang good one.